morning, Harrison. I am Alexander Downhill.
And I am Samantha Stamps.
And you're watching Harrison 7 o'clock News.
Today we are starting off with breaking news in local schools.
Apparently, singing the Star Spangled Banner is a disruption to the classroom environment of Harrison High.
To kick off this bizarre news, we will begin with Philip Malloy, a student from Harrison High.
I am reporter Mary Jane here interviewing Philip Malloy.
Yep, that's me.
So how would you describe yourself as a student?
I'm just an ordinary student at Harrison High, just lacking a bit in my classes.
And how would you say your actions led up to this moment?
I was just being myself, being true to my country, being a little patriotic, and can't believe I got suspended for something stupid as this.
Wow, what an interview.
He's so laid back.
Now a word from Miss Norman's point of view.
I am reporter Mabel from Harrison News, here with Mrs. Narwin, a teacher of Harrison High, here discussing the topic of Philip Malloy's suspension. Mrs. Narwin, is it true that you prevent patriotism in your classroom?
I don't prevent patriotism in my classroom, but when Philip Malloy's singing and humming got out of hand and started causing a disturbance, I had to take action.
Okay, I understand. Well, what is your personal take on Philip Malloy's actions?
Philip's actions were completely uncalled for, seeing that he got called out of the classroom 3 times for the same disturbance, and never once did he rethink his actions.
Well, to answer everyone's question out there, do you regret suspending Philip Malloy and causing all this commotion?
I do regret Philip's suspension, but it wasn't my choice to suspend him. I didn't choose for this to happen.
Well, there you have it, folks. Mrs. Narwin, teacher of Harrison High, opinion on Philip Malloy's suspension.
That Norwin sure knows what she's talking about.
After this break, we'll be back with Ted Griffin talking about politics.
Do you ever feel drowsy? Do you ever lack energy?
Well, come on down and get your own unicorn juice. You'll surely have energy now. Call 1-800-555-5550.
If you experience side effects from unicorn juice, we are not liable. It's made from markers, sparkles, sprinkles, confetti, and more. Side effects include nausea, death, paralysis, joint pain, extreme insanity, loss of limbs, arthritis.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us today. I am Ted Griffin. I should be voted onto the school board because I know what it's like to be mistreated. We look at the situation with Philip and Miss Narwin. Philip was a student who was being patriotic, singing or humming along with the national anthem, and Miss Narwin, this teacher, or is she a teacher? She goes on to look at Philip and say, "Philip, stop humming." Now, what kind of teacher does it? Tell me, please. What kind of teacher discourages our future to be less patriotic?
I am reporter Mabel, and that was Ted Griffin, a candidate for our school board.
Ted Griffin always knows what to say.
A natural spokesman.
Next up, how about some delicious cake making?
Hi, I'm Chef Margot, and this is my assistant chef, Mabel. Today we're making a chocolate cake with chocolate buttercream frosting. First, we have to add 2 tablespoons of baking soda. And then, all the fruit. And then we add 1 cup of shaving cream. No, wait, half a cup of shaving cream. That's good. Then you whisk it all together. Now for your wet ingredients. First, we add 1/4 of a cup of vinegar.
Make sure it's completely covered, all the fruit.
Now goes the vinegar. Keep whisking. And then another 1/4 of a cup of corn. Tasty.
This is gonna be great.
Then a whole pack of salad dressing. And chocolate milk. To finish it off, we add some water. Just enough until you think it's right. I think a little bit more. Oh, a little bit. Makes sense. It's too dry.
Make sure you really got those big chunks in there.
You gotta get it all mixed up.
See?
And then it's all done. You have to put it in the oven.
Now you wait.
It has to bake 9 hours and 15 seconds. While you're waiting, you can start cleaning up. Now, after 9 hours and 15 seconds, you pull your cake out of the oven. Now you serve it to the critic.
Happy eating!
So drop some.
Hello, I'm Margaret Lizette, and I will be critiquing these young ladies today based on taste, look, smell, and how it cooked. So the taste, now we'll start with the look. Looks very moist. That's good. I give them 10. The smell. Tastes like a brownie. I'll give them 9. And how it cooked? Give them 8. 'Cause I don't like the way they cook. Now the taste. Give them a 1. That's today's cooking show.
Those were some weird ingredients, but they sure make a delicious cake.
Next up, NBA playoffs and sports.
Welcome to this sports segment. Let's dive right into it. Jaro, what do you think about the Cavs and the Warriors during the first round of the playoffs?
Well, I certainly do think the Cavs played a tough series, while the Warriors were basically given a ticket into the second round.
Hold on. I think the Steph and Kevin Durant really earned their second round ticket to the playoffs.
I don't think so. The Cavs, obviously, they were fighting for the chance in the second round. It was a really tough series.
Well, I just think that the Cavs didn't play to their fullest potential. But you look at Damian Lillard, who's one of the best point guards in the league right now, and CJ McCollum, who's a counterpart of Damian Lillard, and he really put up the points on the Warriors.
Well, I don't know. I think the Cavs are doing much better. They're showing more sportsmanship in the playoffs.
Well, I think both the Cavaliers and the Warriors are going to make it to the finals, but the Warriors beat them in a 4-game series, 4-0. What do you think about that?
I think the Cavs are going to beat the Warriors, honestly. I think they have the right people, the right team, the right support.
Well, the Warriors have a better coach. They have a better starting lineup, I say, against the Cavs.
First of all, the coach got sick. Second of all, the only difference between last year and this year's team is that y'all added KD to your roster.
Yeah, who is a 2-time scoring champion and an MVP.
Well, I honestly think LeBron is heading to this playoffs right. He has the right mentality, and he knows every player's move.
Well, you never know. Now back to the anchors with the rest of your news. Well, there you have it. All sides of this twisted story.
Time to wrap this morning up.
Thank you for joining us this morning. Have a great day, Harrison.